What's up? Hang on, I can't hear you. Are you muted? You're muted.
There we go. Am I the only one in here right now?
No.
Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. I see everybody.
So she'll start the video soon. And if you guys want to speak to her, you can unmute. If you don't need to speak to her, just keep it on mute so that we can't hear like background noise and everything.
Okay.
If I know my wife, this will be closer to 10:05, 10:06 start time. Hang tight, everybody.
We're not muted.
Morning.
Hey, Jen.
How are you guys? We got. Hi, Dennis. Hey, Caroline. So if you actually want to talk to me, you have to click the unmute button in the lower left side. If not, you just hear me. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Alex. Hey, Nicole. So, all right, gang. we have like another minute, see if anybody else joins us, and then we'll get started.
Jen,
Well, yes.
Also, there's more people on if you scroll over.
Oh.
There's other settings. There's a gallery view.
Oh, I see everybody. Hey, Megan. Chris. Hey, Nicole. Joyce. I see everybody. We got a lot. Okay. All righty. We're going to get started. Can you see me good?
Good to go.
I got it. All right. So hi, everybody. Welcome to our first yoga class together. Full disclosure, I taught for many years of Vinyasa flow, so I'm dusting off my old yoga chops. So we're gonna all work through this together. I figure we all need a moment to breathe and do something with intention. So if anybody has any issues or injuries as we go along, just click the unmute button. I'm gonna try to give as many modifications and variations that may come up given the positions that we do. As always, take care of yourself. If there's anything that you can't do, we just hold off on that one and I'll give you an option. All right, gang. Let's start in a seated position. If you have towels available too, we may use those to help set ourselves up. Okay, let me see. Let's sit in a nice, comfortable seated position, everybody. With your legs crossed, you're gonna bring your hands to rest on either knee. Here, I want you just to close your eyes. While you're here, I'm just gonna open up the legs by turning the inside of your thighs up towards the ceiling, just kind of opening up the hip there, allowing the legs to relax. With your eyes closed, I want you to lengthen through the back of your head, keeping your eyes closed, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. I know it's hard now to like just breathe, but that's what I want you to focus on. And as we breathe today, we want to focus or set ourselves up with an intention. By intention, I mean something that we are going to put our minds to for the day. I know for me, I've been struggling with trying to stay present. Kind of scary out there, what's going to happen, but all we have control over is this moment. And all I'm asking you to do right now is to breathe. So breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose. As you breathe, start to notice what's happening in your body as you feel your lungs expand side to side. Feel your belly expand front to back. Try to relax your shoulders, allowing your shoulder blades to slide down your back towards where your back pockets would be. With each breath, breathing in all that serves you, exhaling out all that does not. On your next inhale, press your hands into your knees, lift your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, pull your belly in towards your spine, curl your back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, press into your knees, lift your heart up towards the sky, lengthening through the back of your neck. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Now press into a neutral position, stacking your vertebrae one on top of each other. Bring your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Next, slowly open your eyes and let's come to a tabletop position. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips for an all fours cat-cow. Again, connecting our breath with our movement. On your inhale, lengthen your spine, lifting from your heart. Your tailbone reaches up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your tailbone using your abs. Pull your belly button back towards your spine as you look towards your belly button. Inhale, lengthen. Breathing in, exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, back to a neutral spine position. I'm going to take a child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, open your knees, and sit back towards your heels. If this is uncomfortable, you can keep your knees together. You can also put a pad or mat, towel underneath your knees. Bring your forehead down to your mat. Stretch your arms out long. Let's take 3 breaths here. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Balasana, or child's pose, is a restorative posture. At any time during our practice today, you can return back to this posture to recenter, regroup, or just hang out. Keeping your hands where they are, spread all 10 fingers, you got 5 on each hand. You're gonna curl your toes under, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. So here we should look like an inverted V. What I want you to do, pressing into your palms, you're gonna push your chest back towards your thighs. Lift up onto the balls of your feet without moving your shoulders, and then exhale, press your heels down towards your mat. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, press down. Feeling the stretch or lengthening through your calves, your hamstrings. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press down. Good. Next, coming to your knees, back to that tabletop position. This will be an in-between position. I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So from that downward dog, we're going to go into a plank position, priming our abs, or high plank. So it'll be an exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale into the high plank. A variation would be just to come down to your knees. Here we're working on lifting from your belly. Okay, so let's go back to our downward facing dog. Pressing back, lifting up on the belly, pulling your ribs down towards your front pocket. Inhale, exhale. Now on the next breath, inhale into your high plank, keeping the arms straight. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into your high plank. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And let's hang here for a moment. You can walk your dog, bending one knee and then the other, just warming up the back of the legs. You're gonna feel your arms. Next, take an inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, we're gonna walk our feet towards our hands for ragdoll. Ragdoll, your feet are gonna be hip width distance apart. You're gonna receive opposite elbows here. Just allow your body to hang over your legs. Taking a breath in, you can gently sway a little side to side just to decompress your lower back. If you feel any pain there or this is an uncomfortable position, you can bend your knees slightly. You can also bring your hands to rest on your knees. Take a deep breath in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay. And let's toe heel our feet together now. We're gonna slowly roll up through your spine, stacking each vertebra one at a time, and bring your hands to your heart center. So you're standing tall. Hope you guys can all see me there. Hands at your heart center. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in, breathing out. So you guys can see me. Their eyes closed. I want you to lift all 10 toes and then press them down, pinky toe, fourth toe, middle toe, index toe, big toe. That fourth toe, I don't know what the name of that one is, just the fourth toe. You want to grip the mat with your feet. While you're standing tall, think about lifting up the arches of your foot, pulling your knees up your legs, allowing your tailbone to slide down in between your hips, rolling your shoulders back and down, lengthening through the back of your neck, trying to quiet your mind, reconnecting with your intention for today. I know mine is to be present and to choose. What do you choose today? I choose to be here with you. I choose to be happy. So gang, when you're ready, open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, forward fold. As you fold, push your hips back towards the back wall. Allow your arms to hang down or come in front of your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. You may bend your knees, pull your chest up. Exhale, straighten your legs or fold all the way forward. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, rise all the way back up to the top, mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart center, Anjali Mudra, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands in front of your toes, lift your chest, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten your legs, look back. Inhale, sweep your arms back up towards the sky, bring your hands to touch. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, hands in front of your feet, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly sweep back up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now we have a change here, gang. We're gonna plant your palms to your mat and then step back into the high plank we've warmed up already for Chaturanga Dandasana. From here, you can lower down to your knees. We're gonna do a little push-up. So your elbows are gonna point towards the back wall. Slowly lower down onto your belly. Inhale, upward dog. So your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked. You're gonna lift your chest, up towards the sky. Exhale, curl your toes under, downward facing dog, press back into down dog. We're gonna move through those three positions with breath. So from downward facing dog, we're gonna hold here for 3 breaths, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, inhale, exhale. Think about rotating your inner thigh up towards the sky. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up through your spine, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward, coming down. Inhale, halfway lift. Now going into our little push-up. Exhale, Chaturanga Tandasana. Reach back with your feet, lower down to your belly. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. With each exhale, allowing your heart to push back towards your thighs, opening up through your shoulders and your hamstrings. Last time, inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift your chest, hands in front of your toes. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, roll up through your spine, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands through your heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms to your mat. Step back. Remember, we can come to your knees here for Chaturanga Tandasana. Lower all the way down to your belly. Good. And then upward facing dog, lifting your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo. Okay, gang. Good. We made it through sun salutation A. We gotta go to B. Okay. Next up, let's bring your feet together, gang, in our downward facing dog. We're gonna inhale your right leg up towards the sky. Remember, if that's uncomfortable or we don't wanna do that, you can keep both feet together. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. I like to say however you get there. So if you need to pull it up with your foot, you can. If you're not as flexible like me. So I want your right foot in between your hands. You're going to spin your back foot so that the heel of your right foot lines up with the inside arch of your left foot. And your left big toe is pointing towards the top left corner of your mat. Good. Once you have yourself there, you're gonna bend your right knee so it's over your ankle. From here, we're gonna spin our arms up into Warrior Two. So Warrior Two, our shoulders are stacked over our hips. We're pulling back with our left thigh, sinking into our right heel and floating the arms up to shoulder level. I want you to gaze down your right arm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In your next inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. So you're gonna bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Reach with your left hand over your head, lining your left bicep over your left ear. Gazing up towards the sky. Trying to stay lifted through the right arm, so you're not sinking into the shoulder. You're supporting yourself with your abdominals and your strong base of your legs. Inhale, exhale, 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to keep the legs where they are. Reverse warrior. Bring your left hand back to your left thigh. Keeping the right leg bent. reach up with the right arm towards the sky. Gazing up, opening up through your right rib cage. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, you're gonna bring your hands to either side of your right foot and slide your right foot back to meet your left. Chaturanga Tandasana. So remember, knees or toes, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting up just to the chest, looking forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now keep calling it halfway lift, it's upward facing dog. 3 breaths to prepare. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We'll take 3 breaths in each position, and then we're gonna take the 3 breaths out and move 1 breath, 1 movement. Bring your feet together. Inhale your left leg high or not. Exhale, bring that left foot in between your hands anywhere you can. Good. Once you're there, you're gonna spin your right foot flat, lining up the left heel with the inside arch of your right foot. Right big toe pointing towards the top right corner of your mat. Left knee is bent, windmill your arms, bringing yourself to warrior 2. Virendrasana 2, arms are extended, shoulder level, gazing down your left arm. Take a deep breath in, exhale, sink into the pose. Focusing on pushing your left knee to the left so it stays lined up with your second and third toe and pulling back with your right hip. It's a great hip opener. Inhale, exhale. Leg strengthener. So you start to feel a little bit of burn in the legs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bring your left elbow to your left thigh. Reach with your right hand over your head, palm turned down, extended side angle. Here, think about pulling back with your right rib cage, pulling back with the right hip, pushing through the back edge of your right foot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, let's switch to our reverse warrior, bringing your right hand to your right thigh, reaching up with the left hand towards the sky. Left knee is still bent. Gazing up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, windmill your arms, plant your palms to either side of your left foot. Slide your left foot back to meet your right. Chaturanga Tandasana, lower down. Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, upward facing dog. Lift your chest up. If you want to make that a little bit more challenging, pressing to the tops of your feet, lifting your thighs away from your mat or stay low. Exhale, downward facing dog, curling the toes under. All right, team, this is where it gets a little bit cardio. We're gonna do 3 rounds of that flow, 1 breath, 1 movement. If you get out of sequence, that's okay. We'll all meet back together in child's pose when it's over, okay? So let's take an inhale, prepare. Exhale, you can step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back. Chaturanga Tandasana, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, the right leg high, single leg dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, spin your left foot flat, open up, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right elbow to your right thigh, reach with your left hand. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your legs where they are, reach up with your right arm. Exhale, windmill your arms, plant them to either side of your right foot. Step back with your right foot. Chaturanga Tandasana. If that's too many chaturangas, you can skip one. Inhale, upward facing dog, arms straight or bent. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, pushing through the toes. Exhale, pull that left foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two, spin your right foot flat, reach up with your arms, shoulder level. Exhale, extended side angle, reach up with your right arm. Inhale, reverse warrior, legs stay where they are, reach back with your left arm. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant your palms to either side of your left foot, pull your left foot back, Chaturanga Tandasana, elbows point towards the back of the room. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo, nice. One more time, guys. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, roll up through your spine, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward, hands come through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, hands in front of your toes. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, arms straight, lifting your chest or heart to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog, arms straight, press back. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step or pull that foot through. Inhale, spin your left foot flat, warrior two, windmill your arms. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach up and over with your left arm. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back, sliding the left arm down the left leg. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant your palms to either side of your right foot, pull your right foot back to meet your left, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, up dog, stay low or high. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. One more on the left side, then we're done. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, spin the right foot flat, reach up with your arms. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow, left thigh, reach with the right hand. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back, sliding the right arm down the right thigh. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant your palms to either side. We're almost there. Pull the left foot back, lower down, Chaturanga Tandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, look back, and then come down to your knees for child's pose. Open your knees, big toes touch. Head down to your mat. Let's take 3 breaths. Good work, gang. All right. Next up, we're gonna go into our crescent series. So crescent series, we'll slow things down a little bit now that we're all warmed up. We're gonna start with a crescent lunge. So bringing your right foot forward, I'm gonna start with a modification. Your hips are square. So if you think about the lunges that we do in class, it's like that, but we're not gonna be doing a whole bunch of them. So the knee can be down on the ground as our modification. Again, if that bothers your knee, you can use a towel to put under your knee. Other variation, we can lift the back knee so that the back leg is straight. Our hips are square here, going in the same direction. So this is different from our warrior. The arms are gonna come up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you happen to be. Think about turning your biceps in towards your ears. So here we're gonna hold for 3 breaths. You wanna create a strong base here by keeping your center, your torso, right above your hips. So reaching up through your fingertips here, lifting your heart center up towards the sky. Think about rotating your pinkies in towards each other. Let's take 3 breaths. Breathing in, on your exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your lunge. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. On your exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. This is a revolving crescent lunge. You're gonna bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Keep your left leg straight if it's up. If you're down, you just bend the knee. Here we're twisting from the waist. So pressing your left elbow into the outside of your right thigh, lengthening through your spine. We're trying to get your neck as long as you can. Think about a turtle sticking his head out of a shell. Looking behind you, see if anybody's there. Inhale, exhale. Twisting is really good for cleansing your internal organs. Exhale and detoxify. Exhale. Inhale, prepare. And then exhale, we're gonna untwist. You're gonna spin the back foot flat, going into that extended side angle again. So your right elbow is gonna be to your right thigh. The back foot is flat, lengthening all the way up to the left fingertips. Think about pulling your rib cage back. So if you were in between two planes of glass, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bring both hands down to either side of your right foot. We're gonna pull the right foot back, going into side plank. So side plank, right side, some variations here. You can take your right foot out to the side, so you have the knee stacked underneath your hip, your left leg is straight, your right shoulder is directly over your wrist, your chest is parallel to the wall in front of you. Hold here, or extend both legs. You can stack your feet or split your feet. We're gonna hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, spin back towards your mat with your left hand. Pull the right foot back to meet your left. And we're gonna step to the top of our mat or walk up towards the top of the mat. And then bring your feet together, lowering your hips down towards your heels. Oops, oops, you can all see me here. Here, we're gonna have a little fun with some arm balancing before we do the other side. So give you some variations. This is our crow pose. So crow pose, I'll show you what it looks like. You're gonna curl up onto the toes and place your knees just above your elbows, and you're gonna rock forward, bring your big toes to touch. Now, we might not be ready for all that, that's okay. We're gonna practice just rocking into the hands. You may stay here, or keep your hands down and just think about getting more weight in your hands, shoulders over, but keeping your feet on the ground. So we're just gonna play a little bit before we do that other side. So those of you who are familiar with crow, think about creating a shelf with your tricep, elbows in, and then bring your big toes to touch once you're up. Those of you who wanna practice doing it, keep those elbows bent, and then just try to rock. Maybe squeeze the arms together with the legs as you come up, or just practice picking up one foot or the other. So we're gonna play a little bit there. Nice, good work. So everybody try like 3 of those. If you can hold it, try to hold it for 3 breaths. If you're trying to practice getting up onto your triceps, just try to pick up one foot and the other. Try like 6 of those. Nice. Good. And eventually that'll turn into going into handstands. We're not gonna do that today. Let's take a child's pose again. We gotta go into the other side, gang. So take a couple moments to recenter yourself here. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Just think about the left side. Remembering what we did on the right. So each side feels a little love today. Okay, plant your palms. Actually, no, we're gonna come up to that kneeling position because we're setting up for our crescent lunge. Bring your left foot forward this time. So remember, our hips are square. Option, stay down on that right knee. You're gonna reach up through the fingertips, turning the biceps in towards each other. You can lift the back knee if possible. We're gonna hold here for 3 breaths, focusing on that strong, sturdy base. Left knee over the left heel, lifting up from the lower belly. So you shouldn't feel anything in your lower back. You may want to push back a little bit with that left foot if you do. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, prepare. Exhale, revolving crescent. Bring your hands to your heart center, twisting towards your left. Bring your left elbow, right elbow rather, to the outside of your left thigh. Remember, focusing on having a nice long turtleneck as we press into the right thigh, left thigh with the right elbow. Inhale, exhale. Remember, we always have the option of coming down to the knee if you feel like your balance is compromised. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. We've been here before. Spin your right foot flat. Bring your left elbow to your left thigh. Reach up with the right hand. Take your time. I didn't mean to do that. Looking up towards the right arm as you pull back with your right hip. So you feel a little bit looser in this position now. I've already been here before. Try to keep yourself from sinking into that left shoulder. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, spin down towards your left foot. We're gonna set up for a side plank on the left side. So here, we have the option of spinning that left foot out so we stay on the knee, or keeping both legs straight. We wanna focus here is keeping the shoulders stacked on top of each other, gazing up toward the ceiling or the sky. Okay, hips are up. Let's take 3 breaths. Breathing in through your nose, exhale out through your nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, spin back towards your mat. Let's come down into child's pose, 3 breaths. All right, everybody's quiet. Nobody wanted to talk. Everybody doing okay? Thumbs up. Good work, team. All right. So next up, gang, I know, we have self-quarantine. I think about it, summertime is coming. We gotta get our abs ready. We're gonna roll onto our back. We're gonna do a core series. We're gonna start with coming onto our back here for a boat pose to warm everything up. So let's come to a seated position. So I'll give you a couple of variations here. So boat pose or Navasana, Navasana. See, I'm reviewing all of my Sanskrit that I used to teach years ago. So boat pose, I'll show you where we're gonna go. This is the highest level. I'm still a little shaky in there. So we're gonna start with both feet flat on the ground. You create an angle at the thigh and the torso. So you can reach the arms up here and start here, and then slowly start to raise your arms up. We're gonna do 3 sets, so we'll give you some variation. So feet down, let's reach the arms out in front of the shoulders, lean back, you feel your abs kick in. Hold here. And gently pull yourself back up to seating, take that pressure off. Next option, you can extend just one leg. Let's start by reaching towards the foot, lean back. Variation with the arms, reach up, hold. You can switch legs. And pull yourself up to sitting. Going into our 3rd set, and you can pick any of the first options that we have. We're gonna raise both legs up. You can start bent leg or straighten, and let's reach the arms up and hold. Try to focus on keeping your spine straight. Here we go, gang, and lift, and hold. and release. Whew, okay, nice. All right, that was hard. I haven't done that one for a long time. So we're gonna come on onto our backs, guys. And I forgot to mention, my teacher training is in Vinyasa, but core power yoga. So core is like a core segment is a big piece of our class. So from here, we're gonna do a 90, 60, 30 drop with the legs. So
Jenn, lower your camera
Oh,
Yeah,
turn
put the
down,
camera
sorry. I got down on the floor. Thanks, Meg. Can you see me a little better? It's hard when you move. Okay, so the legs are gonna be straight. This is our 90. We're gonna hold here. What I want you to focus on is keeping the lower back hugging the floor. You can point the toes here, try to squeeze your inner thighs together. We're gonna lower the legs about a 60 degrees and hold, so lower your legs. Good, head down, hold it there. We're gonna lower them a little bit more. And then if you can, just above the floor, but still keep your lower back touching the ground. And then raise the legs all the way back up. So I'll give us 3 different positions. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and then pull the legs up, okay, T? So legs up, hands by your side. Try to lengthen through the back of your neck. So 1, drop the legs. 2, drop a little further. 3, this is your lowest position, and bring it back up to the top. We're gonna do 8 of those. Again, 1, 2, 3, and back up to the top. If that's too much on your abs, you can bend the knees to do this. 1, 2, 3, back up to the top. 1, 2, 3, back up to the top. That's halfway. 1, 2, 3, back up. 1, 2, 3, all the way back up. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, pull up. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. All right, team. Very good. Next up, we have a little twist. So it'll be a little Pilates-esque in nature if you've done Pilates, but part of our curriculum in core power yoga. So bracing your hands on top of your shins, you're gonna curl your head up so you're looking towards your belly button. You're gonna extend your left leg out away from you. So you make it harder by dropping the leg lower. You can reach up toward the ceiling. That'll make it a little less stressful, potentially on your back. Bring your hands behind your head. You're gonna twist your left shoulder toward your right knee. And then on the breath, exhale, switch, okay? So let's curl up to start. Extend your left leg, curl towards your right knee, and then switch, 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 and relax. Okay. I know. It's nice to have a little ab mat underneath you. Everybody should feel that in the center. Everybody good? Yes. Meg, you good? All right, good. Rock a little side to side. We're going to do a little rock and roll now. Can you see me still? All right, so rock and roll, these are fun. We're going to end up crossing our legs. Just visualize this. We're going to end back in our push-up position. Okay? So if you don't make it, just get there however you can. All right, so it's gonna look like this. You're gonna rock 1, 2, and then on 3, cross your legs, plant your hands, jump back. Or just get over here. But try it, nice. So we'll work towards that. We got a couple of days, right? So pretend like you're a little ball, that's fun. All right, so next up, guys, we did a little bit on the front, but most of us need to strengthen our backs. So we're gonna do a little spine strengthening, heart opening. So let's lay all the way down on our tummy. How's everybody doing? Doing okay, Nicole? I got 2 Nicoles. Archer, you're Archer. Nicole, we're good. All right, gang. So who's your friend, Meg?
It's my roommate, Jenn.
Hi, how you doing? Okay, all right. So again, can you see me again? All right, so we're gonna start with Cobra. So Cobra, I want you to bring your feet together. You wanna feel your ankles and your thighs touching. So hands are in, tucked to your body. So think about your fingertips just being right outside your shoulders. On the inhale, keep your pelvis connected to the floor or your mat. Lift your heart away from the mat and hold. You should feel the muscles along your spine pulling you up. If you feel shortening there, drop down a little bit more. So it's more of a lengthening or stretching out your spine versus shortening. We're gonna be here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Turn your head to the right, place your left ear on your mat, extend your hands out towards your hips, palms turned up. And just take a moment, just relax. So that's phase 1. So the Cobra may be where you stay. We're gonna do 3 exercises or poses here on our belly. Next up, bring your chin back to center. You're gonna reach your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingertips, pressing your palms together. You're going to lift your chest away from your mat as you reach your hands down towards your feet. Your feet still stay connected to the floor. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna feel this opening up through your shoulders, guys. So pulling the chest up, gazing slightly forward of your mat. So try to keep from having wrinkles in the back of your neck. And gently release, turn your head to your left, bring your right ear to your mat, release your hands to your side. So we have our Cobra, we have our hands behind our back. The next is bow pose. So we're gonna bend both knees, reach back and grab the ankles from the outside. Keep your legs together here. You're going to kick the feet away from your butt to lift your thighs and chest away from your mat. What you want to be careful here is the knees don't flare out. So ready? Inhale, kick the feet away from your butt. Arms are straight, lift your chest. If that's too extreme, you can just reach back with the hands and bend the knees. And gently release. Turn your head to the right, release your hands either side. If we were in physical class, I know we can't have social distancing, but I would place my hand on your lower back and just massage it a little bit. So feel my virtual fingers on your lower back, massaging your lower back. All right, let's press back, or actually press up to all fours. If you need to do a little cat-cow to stretch out the back a little bit, we have one more spine strengthening or heart opener that we're going to do. It's one of my favorites. So if you have a towel, you may put this underneath your knees if they're sensitive like mine. So I'll give you 2 variations here. So I'll show you what it looks like, full variation. But we're gonna ease into that, okay? Because that's an extreme back bend. So let's start with our hands, knees underneath the hips, make 2 fists, and place your fists in the small of your lower back here. So you have a little support there. The extension of the spine starts from the heart, so not your head. So think about lifting your chest up first and then slowly tracing your eyes across the ceiling. Now some of us may stay here. So remember, you want to keep that space in your lower back. If you can, and only if you can, without pain, you can reach back and receive your heels. And I'm really tight, so I'm going to stay here. But this is really great for opening up your heart center, your heart chakra, getting oxygen in, and gently trace your eyes across the ceiling. Do you line your spine back up? Nice. And then sit back towards your heels. Whew. Ooh. All right, team. We're gonna do some balancing next. How are we doing? Oh wow, 40. You guys good for an hour? I was supposed to be 45, but I was having so much fun. All right. All right. So we're going to do some balancing series first, and then we'll go into our final surrender. If you guys are still with me, we'll go. All right. So we're going to start with, let's come into all fours and go back into a downward facing dog to get ourselves up to stand up. Okay. Let's inhale, look in between your hands when you're ready. Exhale, walk or step your feet to the top of your mat. Okay, cool. You can see me here. Our first balancing roll all the way up is going to be eagle. So what I have everybody do is kind of like a little squat. You're going to bend your knees forward and then, oops, let me adjust so you can see me. There you go. You see what's happening. So you're going to bend your knees and then wrap your right arm underneath your left. Some of you are really flexible. You're going to be able to grab your hands. But just more important, think about squeezing your arms together and then lifting your elbows away from your chest. Then standing on your left foot, keeping the knees bent, you're going to wrap your right foot around your left. If you're able to wrap around the ankle, I am not right now, you can, or just place your right toes on your mat like a little kickstand. Okay, you got it? That's okay. Your left foot is flat. There you go, and then sit back a little bit. So if you see me from the side, I'm sitting back into the pose. Squeeze your legs together and your arms.
Jen, lower the camera.
Lower it down? Okay.
Or move it further away. There you go.
There you go. All right. Good. And gently unhook your right foot and then your right arm. Reach up toward the sky, stand tall. Bring your hands back to your heart center. We're going to bend the knees again. Do the same thing on the left side. So now we're going to plant our right foot. Take your left foot around. So I'm starting at the bottom up this time. Then take your left arm underneath your right. Pull your elbows away from your chest. And hold. Try to sink in and squeeze the arms together. And gently untwist the arms, untwist the feet, stand all the way up, standing tall. We're gonna go into dancer pose next. So dancer, you're gonna stand on your right foot first. You're gonna bend your left knee. So if you see me bend I'll go this way, left knee. You're gonna receive your left foot from the inside. The right arm reaches up towards the sky. From here, I want you to focus your gaze before we move on the point in front of you, called your drishti. It will help with your balance. You're gonna kick your left foot away from your body and lean forward or hinge forward from the hip. Try to keep your left knee pointing down to the ground. If you can't grab the foot at all, you can just kind of grab your pant leg or just bend the knee and reach back. And gently release the leg, bring your hands to heart center. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take a deep breath, prepare. Exhale, bend your right knee, receive the right foot from the inside. Stand tall, reach out with your left arm towards your drishti point in front of you. Then kick the right foot away from your hips as you reach forward through your heart. Keep the right knee pointing down. You want to keep your hips square. And gently release the foot. Bring both feet to touch. Inhale, reach out with your arms toward the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And our third balancing pose is going to be tree. So tree, we have a couple variations. Rooting yourself through your right foot. You can bring your left foot to the inside of your right ankle. You can bring it to the in between the ankle and the knee, or full pose, bringing the foot in between the hip and the knee and holding here. You want to avoid pressing the foot on your knee. From here, again, finding your point of balance in front of you, you can bring the hands out to the side, bringing your thumb and index finger to touch. or middle finger, or keeping your hands at your heart center. You can practice closing your eyes. I don't trust myself not to fall, so I'm going to keep my eyes open. And gently release, bringing your left foot down to the floor. Grounding ourselves through our left foot, you can spread all 5 toes and pick your position for your right foot inside the ankle, in between the knee and the ankle, or pulling the foot all the way up between the hip and the knee, pushing equally back into the foot, into the thigh. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips, gaze straight ahead. And gently release, bringing your right foot back down to your mat, to your left. All right, gang, we're gonna make our way down first. The hip openers are half pigeon and closing out our practice today. So if you can make your way towards the back of your mat, and inhale, reach up with both arms up towards the sky. Last reach of the day. Exhale, forward fold, hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Last chaturanga, step or jump back to the top of our push-up. Lower down onto your belly. Inhale, halfway lift or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Half pigeon. Inhale your right leg up toward the sky. Exhale your right knee to your right wrist, right ankle to your left. You want to try to square your hips. Let me pull you down so you guys can see me. Square your hips so that your shin is almost, well, it should be parallel. Mine is not, but you want to try to feel that in your right hip. Lifting up through your chest first and then walking forward. If this is too much on your knee, you can come onto your back for a figure 4. So crossing the right ankle over the knee and reaching through. We're gonna hold half pigeon for 3 breaths. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, keeping the arms straight. Curl your left toes under, sweep your right foot back to meet your left. If you're on your back, we're just gonna switch to the other side. Inhale your left leg high toward the sky. Exhale your left knee to your left wrist, left ankle to the right. Reach back with your right foot, lift up through your heart first, and then walking your way down over your leg. Try to bring your right hip towards your mat as you pull back with your left. So the hips are square. And you should feel that in your left side butt. That is an official yoga terminology. Side butt. And then slowly walk the hands back into the shoulders. We're gonna curl the right toes under, bring the left foot back to the right. Let's come down into our knees. We're gonna make our way onto our backs next for surrender series. So surrender, yes, you'll be free. We're gonna start with dead bug. Dead bug is one of my favorites. So it's also a very vulnerable position to be in. So you're going to bend your knees so that your ankles are above your knees. You're gonna reach in and grab the inside, let me see, arches of your feet and pull the knees down outside your rib cage. So your tailbone wants to stay, you wanna keep your tailbone down. If it turns to, see me here? Yeah. Opening up the hips, try to relax your shoulders, lengthening through your neck. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Happy baby is next. We're already here. So you're gonna grab your big toes with your peace fingers, straighten your legs, and you're just gonna rock happily side to side. So those of you seeing any baby, whenever they're in this position, they're pretty happy, giggling to themselves. Like, I found my feet. And then usually they put their big toe in their mouth, but we're not going to do that. Good. Should feel nice. Relax. And now pull the knees into your chest. Our final spinal twist. We're going to roll both knees over to your right side. Turn your head to your left. Extend your left arm out to your side. You can place your right hand on top of your left thigh and gently pull the knees closer to the floor as you turn your head towards your left. For a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can extend your right leg so that the left knee comes over and drops a little bit lower. Come back to center. Pull both knees back into your chest. Let's extend the left leg or keep them bent. Roll both knees over to your left and then gaze down your right. You want to feel that lengthening through your spine, a nice stretch. Oh, got a little crack there. And gently come back to center. So now Shavasana, corpse pose, the final. So from here, guys, your body temperature may cool down. So if you have a blanket or something you like to cover yourself with, we're going to be here for a few moments. You're going to let your feet fall open to either side. You can bring your hands to your hips, palms turned up, lengthening through the back of your neck, closing your eyes. I'll just let that pass. Okay. As you close your eyes, guys, I want us to go back to our original intention, what we started our practice with today. If you don't remember, that's okay. Hopefully for the last 58 minutes, you were here and not focused on what may have been bothering you or maybe not bothering you before we started, but finding your breath again. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Unfurrowing your brow. Letting your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. Relying on only those things that you have control over. In this moment, it's our breath. Taking stock of how your body feels right now, any tension you may be holding on to, let it go. Keeping your eyes closed, reach up above your head with your right arm. Gently roll to your right side into a comfortable fetal position. So from corpse, Shavasana, to rebirth, restart. Placing your hand in front of your heart, still keeping your eyes closed, and in your own time, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Legs crossed. We can roll the flesh and the inner thigh up towards the sky. Bring your hands to rest on either knee, rolling your shoulders back and down, lifting up through the back of your neck. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths together to seal our practice this morning. Inhale through your nose. Give me an audible breath out through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale in, as I said in the beginning, all that serves you. Exhale out, all that does not. Let's bring our hands to our heart center, connecting to the divine in all of us. Bring your hands to your third eye center. I want to thank you all for joining me this morning. It has been my absolute honor and pleasure to guide you as we go through these uncertain times together. Know that we are here for each other. As we bow to the teacher in all things, as we can learn something from everyone and everything. Namaste. Love you guys.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jen.
A little rusty, but we'll get it back. You guys. Thanks for playing with us, guys. Hey, Olga.
Hi.
Bye.
Thank
So
you.
we'll see some Pilates maybe next time, but we'll definitely keep the yoga at least once a week. Okay, gang?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
Recording
welcome,
will be
guys.
available.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Jen.
Hey, Tito. Hey, Rachel.
The recording will be available
All
later.
right, gang.